Hello and Happy New Year. It is now 2022, if you're watching it 2022 that is, and I have a few things to show you. So I hope everyone's had a nice Christmas and New Year. I'm actually looking forward to this year very much. I think that 2020 was actually a weird but a kind of a good year compared to 2021. 2021 was a bit difficult for me. Lots of ups and downs and things going on, and so I have all hope for 2022 for improving and being just an amazing time. So let's get started. So I'd like to start with my full finishes. And I've done a few. Some of the things I've shown you before when I finished them, but now I've fully finished them. And I don't have on hand what this is or where I got it. I know it's a freebie. And I will put it in the description below, hopefully. It's on Instagram. I have all the details on that, including all the color changes or some of the color changes that I made. Here you go. And I just finished it with some fabric on the back. Now, I wanted to take a quick moment to mention my backing fabric. I've mentioned this before, but I think it's worth mentioning again. This is 10 by 10. There's 42 pieces, and I got this from Fat Quarter Shop in the summer when I was in America, and it's Laundry Basket Favorites 2, a linen texture collection. And my cat's meowing. And I want to show you some of just the amazing colors. So I'm planning to use some of this for my book quilt, a bookcase quilt. But I also think it's just perfect, especially if you don't have a large fabric stash or don't want a large fabric stash and you just need lots of different colors to finish off your smalls and things. I mean, it's just perfect. 10 by 10 covers most of the things I've made in terms of cushions. So that's my recommendation. You can get them in different patterns, obviously, if you just look into like quilting sites and stuff. So my second one is Yule, and where do I have my papers? I have the details of this. So this is another freebie from the Primitive Hare. I'm gonna show that a bit close. I changed all the colors, but they're similar-ish. And so you can get this on the website. It's called Yule, a Winter Solstice, and I know it's a freebie, but I will try to cover up some of the other details. Okay. I love all the primitive stuff. So again, I backed it with one of the fabrics from that collection, and all of the cushions I have, in fact, yes, all the cushions I've done this time are part fill, polyfill, and part walnut crystals to give it a bit of weight and let them stand up on their own and just give that sort of squishy primitive feeling. Okay. And this is another one from the same website, another freebie. So Merry Primitive Christmas. I love the sort of weight of it as well, and I changed it to 2021. I felt like I needed to have some happy memories. Ooh, threads. I changed the colors on this as well. I tend to change the colors on freebies because I might not always have, you know, I sort of think, oh, I want to do something small on the weekend, and I go find something quick and easy, but I don't necessarily have the colors in stock. Right, and so this is Bats and Booze. Now, I said them the last time, I decided to skip all of the surround and the border and everything that made it a really beautiful picture. I must admit, but I just made it into a pincushion. And this backing is a fat quarter I bought from backstitch.co.uk, and I just stuck a button in the middle. It happens to be sort of like, you know, from a jar of buttons that you get handed down. There's some sort of antique. I don't know where it came from. So I just think that that would be really nice next Halloween. And then a long time ago, I made this and showed this cat. I forgot to get out the book that it came from. And my mind is just completely gone. I don't remember where it came from, but so I can tell you now. I've done a backing. I put it on sticky board, but very thin sticky cardboard, and just put one circle of sticky green velvet and one for the cat. And then I just took some green floss that kind of matched and just did a quick braid. I mean, nothing really fancy. In fact, nothing really beautiful. And glued it all together. So I have one of those white trees that I put up usually at Christmas with some Christmas decorations upstairs. And I also use it for Easter, put some eggs on it, and I'm thinking about doing a Halloween kind of mini tree with it. Or I had originally thought I'll just maybe hang it up there somewhere. But in fact, this one, some of the others in the series are kind of Halloweeny. To me, they seem Halloweeny, but actually there's nothing really Halloweeny about that particularly. It's just a black cat at night. I'll put the name of the book down below. So I still haven't done anything with this. I just took it out to iron and think I really want to put this on a square sewing box, like a wooden box, and I had one and I used it for something else. So I needed to get on with that, but that's just on my to-do list. That's something I got from Pinterest. Right, and I suddenly got this urge to just finish off some of my stitch alongs. Now I had signed up for, how many stitch alongs? I think maybe four stitch alongs in the last year. And I was behind on like most of them, and maybe all of them. And so here I am, I've done, this is Sense and Sensibility from the Stitching Book Club. And I changed the blues because I had explained before, my blue, even though I tried it a couple times, it came out a little bit darker. So the blues that were called for just sort of blended in way too much. So I don't know if I like this with the dark blue either, but that's done. I think I will call that done. And it has really complex but beautiful finishing instructions. So I would like to do it the way she calls for it and then show you that another time, but I need some fabric for it. It's a really special finish. Now, this is, again, this is from the Stitching Book Club. It's Little Women. And that's done. And I don't know if you can spot the glaring mistake that I've made. And I would like to, I often like to leave a mistake, because I treat it as a God's eye, like in quilting or in weaving and things, where you have a sort of deliberate mistake. So it was accidental, obviously, but I don't know if I should take it out or not. So maybe in the comments below, if you spotted it, tell me if I should take it out or not. And again, I need to frame this at some point, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I think it will most likely just be a frame from Hobbycraft or something like that at some point. I don't anticipate being able to do it very soon. So those are my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full finishes, and my other 2 finishes And I will move on to, I'm gonna do my haul first before I do my whips, because I'll explain why. So in my last video, I tried several times to show my haul, and this is mostly from Sassy Jacks. So when I was in America, I ordered some things from Sassy Jacks, and it just took a bit longer than I had hoped in order for it to arrive. And it arrived, I think, the day or the day after I left. Anyway, I had a really lovely family member who happened to be coming to the UK while it was still, I don't know, safe to do so. I'm not sure what the situation is now. And she brought it all to me. And so some of them I've started. But just before I do that, I want to show you this. Okay. So I got this, it's a cross stitch kit for women's rights. It's from ActionAid, and they ask for donations, but it is free. And they give you this little leaflet, and it talks about the wonderful things that ActionAid do. And I don't want to show, can I show? Don't know if I can show, okay. Then it has a leaflet that has some instructions and some information. And then there's like a stitching thing. And so what I'll do is, and some thread. And what I'll do is I will stitch it and then show it to you, even though it is free. But basically, they just phone you up. I don't know if this is, you know, I think it's UK based, but I don't know if it's only available in the UK or what have you. But also, I said I would share it on YouTube as well, and they seemed pleased with that. It was like, oh, that's okay. I'll share that on Instagram and YouTube for anybody who wants to get details of that. So you can, what you do is you say you're interested, and then they phone you up and they just sort of do their spiel and see if you want to do a donation as a one-off or a regular donation, or not have a donation at this time, and then they'll send it to you. Okay, so the nice thing about Sassy Jacks is all the packaging, all these lovely stickers. I don't know what I've shown already. I think I haven't shown any of it, but maybe I have. Okay, so I thought I'd try like proper thread drops like you get in America. I like the card ones because I like to be able to write on them, and then, I don't know, do you write on these and then can you write on it with permanent and then take it off with alcohol or something if you want to change the number? Anyway, I thought I'll try them and see how that goes. And I may have missed some things out because I've put these things away and taken them out so many times. I got 40 count parchment. It's just like sort of a remnant bit, which is really nice. I got a the fact that there isn't a tag might tell me that it's not actually from Sassy Jacks. Oh, I don't know, I don't remember where, last time I had it all sorted, and I had it with my order, and I checked all the things, and I made sure that I included everything that I bought so I could tell you all the details. Anyway, I also got a fat quarter Fuller's Teasel. That is a 37 count. And I definitely appreciate how they do the edges for you on the serger, because I don't have a serger. And this is also my very small start. Very small start indeed. Partly because I may have changed my mind about the fabric I'm using for this project. It is Tannenbaum. Oops. So I got this one. I also ordered one of the sort of Prairie Santas, was that Prairie one? And they didn't have it in stock. I also ordered a Halloween-y thing they didn't have in stock, and I was very sad. But very much looking for it. I don't think I'll do it in this box because I don't think I can get that box here. So I just thought I'd wing it. I thought I've started the Father Christmas, and then I thought I'd just sort of keep going from there and see how I get on with how I want to do it. Whether I want to do separate little cushions or make it into a picture in a frame. I don't know. Plenty of time to decide that. I think I showed this, I'm not sure. Project Quarantine. Let's Stay Home and Stitch. I really wanted this one, and I started this, but at the teeniest start. And I got In Friendship's Way, the book. And I just love that. I just said, well, these are some of my favorite colors. So, like my bedroom and some of my outdoor things are painted these sort of bluey green color. And I think that drew me to it initially, but I just love this bird. I have a thing for birds, I guess. I don't necessarily really like birds in like real life. I'm not a bird watcher. I don't know, can't name lots of birds or anything like that, but I just love them. Stitch, which is again why I picked this one. I just had to, it's just the pumpkins and blackbirds, and I think when you look around, it's like every designer has a pumpkin and blackbird design now. There's so many out there, so many wonderful ones out there. So, since I've done my bats and boos, I need a Halloween thing. And I don't know, can I retire my pumpkin until I find a Halloween thing anyway. I do have some Thanksgiving stuff I can do my pumpkin with, and I'm still working on those, so I'm on the lookout. It was supposed to be a nice design from Sassy Jacks, but I didn't have it in stock. Right, so it might be short and sweet today in terms of what I'm showing you. I am going to now insert a little video that has a slideshow of some of my Christmassy stitches that I have around the house, and some of them I have shown you in this year, some of them I showed on my other channel when I was doing craft videos for my other channel. And so there'll be a mix of things, but it's just, yeah, a whole bunch of my Christmassy things before I put them away. Now, this week, on the 6th of January, it's traditional for people in the UK to keep their Christmas decorations up until then, which is 12th night, and then put them away after that. And some people in the UK think it's bad luck to keep your Christmas decorations up after the 6th. I don't believe in that at all. I think Christmas decorations can stay up as long as you like. And also I don't believe in bad luck. Yeah, I think that this would be a good week to show you my Christmassy things, and then we need to start putting them away towards the end of this week. So I hope you enjoy it, and I am wishing you a really wonderful, happy and blessed New Year.